أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. التحيات لله الزاكيات لله الطيبات الصلوات لله. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome us all to this last chapter of our lesson. I pray Almighty Allah increase us all in beneficial knowledge, wisdom and understanding. And at the last chapter we were talking about the Arabic symbols and the usage. We completed all of the 8 Arabic symbols at the last chapter, and as well we talked about the Huruf al-Mad, what we call the elongation alphabets, and as well we talk and give examples of their usage. Now for this last chapter, Bismillah, we will be concentrating on what we call the sun and the moon alphabet, and as well we're talking about the common stop signs and their respective meanings. So the sun and the moon alphabet, there are 14 alphabets respectively. So we have 14 of the sun alphabet and 14 of the moon alphabet. Here the sun alphabet are harf ta, harf tha, harf dal, harf dhal, harf ra, harf zain, harf sin, harf shin, harf sad, harf dad, harf ta, harf dha, harf lam and harf nun. For the moon alphabet we have hamza, ba, jim, ha, kha, ain, gain, faf, qaf, kaf, mim, ha, waw and harf ya. The simple difference between these two categories is for huruf shamsiyya, for the sun alphabet, there will be exclusion of harf lam and its pronunciation, as though the lam doesn't exist at all. But for the Qamariya, but for the moon alphabet, there must be pronunciation of this lam with sukun on top of it. And so if I want to pronounce this, I will pronounce this as though this lam doesn't exist in this word. So it will be pronounced as asham. I will exclude this totally. So I will have ashamsu, ashamsu, ashamsu. Here I will have al-qamar, al. I will spell and pronounce this normally, al-qamar. But if I want to pronounce this, I won't say al-shamsu, al-shamsu. So I will exclude this. That is why it is called ash-shamsiyya, because of its sharpness in pronouncing the shadda. As we've said in the explanation of shadda, then there should be an if we want to pronounce shadda, we will pronounce it with emphasis. So that's the simple difference between ash-shamsiyya and al-qamariyya. And so this will be ash-shamsu, ad-dinu, al-laylu, an-nur. Pardon me, there is an omission of shadda here. So there must be shadda before we call it ash-shamsiyya. Here we have al-qamaru, al-qamaru, al-balad, al-balad, al-ahad, al-ahad. Before hamza and halif can be used to form a Qamariya harf, it must be used together. So I highlighted it because of that. So we have al-ahad, al-ahad. The last one here we have an-nur, and the last one for the Qamariya, the moon alphabet in this example is al-wadud, al-wadud. Try to pause this video and spell and pronounce each of these words in this section of Shamsiyya and Qamariya. So these are the sun alphabets and these are the moon alphabets. Moving forward to the common stop and pause signs in the Qur'an. So this sign indicates the end of a verse. The end of a verse. It is necessary to stop when we see it but it is not mandatory, it is not compulsory for me to do that. I want to pronounce this is sunnah to the class. It will be Kul Huwallahu Ahad. That means that is a whole sentence on its own. I can try to continue, which is also permissible and allowed. This sign looks like Jim. So it is better to stop when we see this symbol, but it is also permissible to continue. So if I want to recite, if I'm reciting the Qur'an and I see this verse, I will read it as وَجَادِلْهُمْ بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. So we see this sign. So this sign indicates where continuation is desirable, but better to continue. So it is better to continue. So what do we mean there? Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabili. Continuation of this verse in the Quran is wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. So it says continuation is desirable, but better to continue. So that means it will be Inna rabbaka huwa a'lamu biman dalla an sabilihi wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin. That's the completion of that verse. I won't just say a'lamu bil muhtadin to complete that verse. I will take it from وَهُوَ أَعْلَمُ بِالْمُهْتَدِينَ to complete that verse. So whenever we see this sign, it means we should stop, but not permissible to stop or continue reciting when we see two of the same sign. When I want to pronounce it, will be ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ. So if I stop here, that's fine. La raib. Just take the continuation to the end of that verse. Fihi hudal lil muttaqin. But let's assume I want to stop here. I will say ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. This sign indicates a slight pause without a break of breath. So how do I make a stop and also implement this that told me that a slight pause must be made without a break of breath? So how do I make a pause without breaking my breath and also stopping? So I will recite this as وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ عِوَجًا. I make this effective. How do I now make this effective? The effectiveness of this is for me to make a slight pause without breaking my breath. Then I will do that joining it with the next verse, which is وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ عِوَجًا قَيِّمًا. But this is very easy to implement in this verse. So he said كَلَّا بَلْ رَانَ عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ مَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. So when we see this, so the sign indicates where stopping is desirable, but it's better for we to stop there. So the example says نَرْفَعُ دَرَجَاتٍ مَنْ نَشَاءُ. But if I want to take it to the end of the verse, which is نَرْفَعُ دَرَجَاتٍ مَنْ نَشَاءُ وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ. So the symbol indicates the compulsory stop before continuation. It is pronounced by joining both upper and lower lips together. So it is a compulsory stop. So if I want to pronounce this, it will be Kulu washrabu ani'a. That's a sentence on its own that has a whole meaning on its own, even if we don't continue its recitation. So this sign means an average elongation. So that means if I want to pronounce it, it will be وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا مِن دُونِهِ. Just to make this effective, I need to give it an average elongation, not to the point of a long elongation of such of this which you explain in the third chapter, so which is a long elongation, so it won't be up to this. So this, when we see this, so it means we should make a sujood, we should put our head on the ground as though we are praying. So it means giving supplication to Almighty Allah. So an example of this is وَإِذَا قُرِئَ عَلَيْهِمُ الْقُرْآنُ لَا يَسْجُدُونَ. Immediately we go to this sign, so we make a sujood. So I make a note here that the application of one sign does not stop the application of another. So every stop of sign are expected to be executed. So the summary of what we planned. So from the beginning we said Arabic alphabets, they are basically 29. The appearance of most of these alphabets varies at different positions, but doesn't affect their pronunciation. That means if we say Ain, it will be the same Ain at the middle, the same Ain at the beginning, the same Ain at the end. It is just the shape or the way it is written that might be different. Also, we talked about the Arabic symbols that are 8. We have the Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, Sukun, Fathatan, Kathratan, Dhammatan, and the Shadda. So we said we have 3 short elongation alphabet, which is Harfu Harif, Harfu Ya, and Harfu Wa. We said we have 14 of Sun alphabet and 14 of the Moon alphabet. And as well, we talk about making a pause or stop sign while reciting the Qur'an with each of their signs. I pray Almighty Allah make this very easy for us. So this is going to be the end of our lesson at the end of this chapter. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I will urge us to move more closer to our Qur'an. We shouldn't think reading the Qur'an on our own is difficult or memorizing it is difficult. One of the scholars said, اقتربوا التحديات, move closer to that thing that looks difficult. فكلما اقتربت إليه, the more you move closer to it, رأيته سهلا, you will see it is very easy. وكلما ابتعدت عنه, but the more you move away from it, رأيته صعبا, it will be seeming difficult to you. But let's try to move more closer to the Quran, and we see the recitation, even the memorization is very easy. I pray Almighty Allah make it easy on each and every one of us. Bless us all, increase us in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So this is gonna be the end of this chapter and our lesson, learn how to read Quran in 1 hour. Kindly take your time to practice and refer back to the earlier chapters if needed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب.